it's great to see young people with ambition and set their sights on a career that's going to set their life on the right track, I suppose. Joining me now is part of a team, James Billingham, and he had a partner when they were pretty young, decided to get together and make a business really work, and I think that's what's happening. Good afternoon to you, James.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very good. I was reading all your information when it first came through, and I'm reading through thinking, gee, this looks successful. Then I get to the fact that both you, at the time when you started, was 17, and is it Ishrak was 18?
Yeah, Ishrak is 18 as well, yeah. So we're very young. In fact, I'm still 17. It's a very new company.
What's given you all of this get up and go, James? You don't hear it a lot.
Well, you know what? I'm not really sure, but I've had quite a lot of, let's say, life experiences for my age, and it just made me want to go and do something. And I just had this vision, and I don't know, it's just something that I really wanted to do.
Yep.
I set my sights on it, and thanks to everyone out there, my brilliant iTaskers, it's really setting off, you know.
Yeah, well, you know, a lot of people think, gee, that'd be a great idea, but don't follow through, but you guys have. Let's go back a little bit then and find out how it all sort of started. How did you get together, and what was the idea of it?
Yeah, right, okay. So we were going to Curtin College, actually, because I just arrived from the Sunshine Coast, actually, which turned out not to be so sunny. And I was here about a year and a half ago. And then I went to Curtin College, met Ishrak, and we both had this ambition and love for business in a way. So I presented him with this idea I had at the time called All Things Perth. That had an online pin board sort of thing. That had a services section where someone could post something like, I want guitar lessons and I'll pay $25.
Oh.
And in the testing stage, people loved that, and it was almost something that needed to be by itself.
That was online, was it?
Yeah, it was online, yeah. And then, so we branched that off, and iTasker was born. And so he went back. He had some contacts around in the families in the business as well. So we raised the money and we started it straight away.
Okay, so from an outside looking in at this, you've actually done what we used to see on supermarket boards down there, people who pin up for sale or want a gardener or someone to do a bit of handyman work. You decided to put it online and in a local way, local business, is that right? Or local people?
Yeah, no, that was where iTasker came from. iTasker is something where someone can go online. It's really simple. They say what they need done, when they need it done by, and how much they want to pay. So anything from, we've had like moving gardening sheds to even like someone wanting their meals cooked, cleaners, because we have professional cleaners on board. We have some local plumbers.
Wow.
And we even have a gemologist actually called Georgina, which is pretty fantastic, which is really rare. And but yeah,
so you don't have like a list of people that can go and do jobs. They just communicate between themselves. Is that how it works?
It's kind of like that. So I personally interview all our iTaskers and make sure they're friendly and local.
And they're genuine.
Yeah. And then once they're on board, someone can post a task on our website, itasker.com.au, or they can ring me up on the number on the website. They say what they need done. And then I organise it for them and get a local to do it. It's really simple and easy. So yeah.
The simple things work, don't they?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Well, I guess, you know, when I look for people to do sort of simple things around the home, I do tend to look for local people that can possibly do it so they don't have to go too far out of their way. And I guess that's how it probably works, does it? Do you find people going online to get tradies or people that want to pick up their groceries for them that live locally?
Exactly, yeah, that happens quite a lot. So we have people who post a task to go take them shopping or pick up their food order or like pick up their takeaway. We have things like that because we do have locals in nearly every suburb. We're growing, so it's really fantastic. And we have this system where it's bidding. So you may put up a job, and that's the online version of it, for $30 to mow your big lawn or something. Yep. And then someone can say, okay, I'll do it for 28, and then someone can go,
Isn't that terrific? So it really becomes competitive, and the person that's requiring the work to be done is the person that benefits from it.
Yeah, that's
So how many people do you reckon, well, not just asking, well, both, I suppose, who's sort of offering services, how many, and how many people are asking for services? Any idea?
Okay, we get, it completely depends. Task posted a day at the moment, it's always growing. Can be anything from 3 to we've had up to like 15 task posted a day. That just completely depends depends on the day and stuff like that. But we do actually work 24/7. You can ring, but at the moment people usually it's 9 till 5.
So it's not necessarily professional people that are picking up these jobs. It's people that perhaps have a bit of a skill, that you don't need a skill to go and pick up someone's groceries perhaps, or pick up the pizza on the way home for them.
Yeah. So with iTaskers, there's all sorts of skill sets, and they don't mind. When I take them on board, I say, okay, so what sort of things would you like to do? And then some people say, yeah, I'm really happy just going out, picking up food orders and that. And then some people are professional, like cleaners, so they'll do the cleaning jobs and then stuff like that.
And they can bid for what they wish to pay.
Exactly, yeah. I love the concept. When I thought of it, I was so excited to get it started.
I think hats off to you both. I think that's fantastic. So what else? The world?
Thanks so much. Yeah, actually, because when my friend or business partner went back to Bangladesh to raise a little bit more funding, and now it's being taken to Europe, which is incredible.
Really?
Yeah, so that's crazy. But yeah.
You might be our next Facebook man.
You never know.
You never know. Small things grow, don't they?
Yeah, exactly.
So how would you operate a business if you start servicing Europe?
Well, I'd be the product side of that. So we have the web development team, and I'd probably fly to England now and then. Because the European office is in London, so I'll go there now and then. But it's just exciting. I can't even believe it's happening, really.
I can't. I wished I'd thought of it. It's fantastic. It is such a simple thing, and when you look at all the great things that have come out in our time, or anyone's time, I suppose, there's been some incredible complex things, but some simple things have been absolutely so successful. So what does your family think about your entrepreneurial skills?
Yeah, they're 100% supporting. My whole family, they're absolutely incredible, really. Like, if they really believe in me, they just say go for it, because I had to defer university once this whole thing really started going. They were all up for that, like, okay, yeah. And they took me travelling when I was 7 around the world, so I'm very blessed, really, and having the family behind me.
I think we should check up on you in a couple of years' time. You may not take our call.
Thanks very much for this. This is actually my first interview on the radio, so
it could be one of many, I think.
Thank you.
Good on you, James. When it came through, I kept reading it. Sometimes I don't. I thought, no, this is unreal at this age to show this, I guess, a talent to even pursue and market what you're doing, let alone have an idea.
Yeah, no, it's been quite a challenge, but no, it's been great, and word of mouth is slowly sparking up, and it's lovely stuff, and you can expect to see iTasker in local shops hopefully soon, and just. Yeah.
You know what? I think you should think yourself pretty lucky to have been thinking of all this and born in this technological age, because you probably wouldn't have had this expansion of it if it had been just pinned up on a notice board at a supermarket.
Exactly, yeah. No, you have the right generation, that is.
You are very lucky. Congratulations. Not just luck, you're very talented yourself and your partner, and good luck for the future. Keep us informed, James, won't you?
Thanks so much. Yeah, I definitely will. And thanks again for having me on.
Anytime. Thank you, James. Thank you. There you go. We've all got good ideas sometimes. We never follow through. On that point,